Yeah, hello. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Chill Talk. Today, I have some amazing guys, and he's Apas, and he's here in Arua. Apas, you're most welcome to Chill Talk podcast.
Thank you. I appreciate. It's a blessing. We give thanks.
So, I just have some couple of questions to ask you. What really inspired you to be a musician?
What inspired me is love.
Love
Because,
of-
the love of the music. I listen to music just like any other child. And my dad used to play music at home. And he made it easy for me. So I love music because it was everywhere. Music would play. So I got a lot of interest. And just like any other person who hears music somewhere, and then you take more attention, you pay more attention and listen. And then after listening, you feel like maybe you want to do it, and then you do it.
Start doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Apas, have you ever been to South Sudan?
Yes. It was my first plane flight to actually South Sudan was the first international booking I ever got.
Yo.
So yes, I went to South Sudan. I think it was towards the end of 2014. That's like a year I came into the industry. So yeah, South Sudan is my first flight to any country.
Yo.
Yeah, to perform.
So how
yeah.
did you felt it, like your fans from South Sudan? And
Was
imagine this is a person who is singing in different language
Yeah.
and going to a country that is singing who are speaking Arabic,
Yeah.
and then from nowhere, I don't know how did you felt with the
This-
reception in terms of fan base? How did you felt it?
I felt good because going to South Sudan, first of all, landing, the place was hot. I was like, this place is hot. And we came into the country, we went to some radio stations, and when we went to the show, it was really good. The love, the support. It was really nice to see the people, to also enjoy singing for them. You know, it was a very beautiful experience for me.
You're a big musician in Uganda, not only Uganda, but East Africa also. But you find that in the industry, musicians come every day. The challenge is too much. And then you're this musician that keep doing it.
Yeah.
How do you handle that? How do you keep going and doing your best, and you find that still you have the fan base? But you find that a lot of musicians they come, they flock.
Yeah.
But you, as APAS, how do you handle that pressure with the current generation we're in?
I've handled the pressure very well, I guess. It's because maybe I'm a new tire. Some tires can't handle pressure because they're old.
Yes.
Some tires can't handle the pressure because the pressure is too much. But for me personally, it's love for the music. As long as you're creating good work, as long as you're respecting the fans, and respecting the fans means making good music for them.
Sure.
You know, not taking people for granted, just making rubbish. I don't make rubbish. Every song I put out is serious.
Okay.
And anyone who doesn't like it is unserious. Usually it's the unserious people who don't like my music.
Okay.
They don't want anything good.
Sure.
They want rubbish.
Sure.
So I don't make rubbish. And majority of the people who listen to music want to listen to something that carries weight. And I've never played around.
Okay.
In all these years, I have 3 albums. And I'm dropping a 4th album in December. It only shows you that I respect the art of creating music, the art of creating a body of work, not just releasing singles, not just trying to do things so that people see you or whatever. Like, it's not just for showbiz.
Yes.
Music is a serious thing, and it heals people. It makes people feel good, changes people's moods. If someone was going to steal someone's phone, you'd listen to a song and maybe the song changes their mind, you know. They just sit home and don't go out there. So I feel like music is a responsibility. And since I look at it like that, God has kept me here. It's not me who has kept myself here.
Yeah.
It's God and the fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you find, thank you so much for that amazing answer. Another question is, in Uganda, how do you see the future of the music industry of Uganda? Because right now, when you say Tanzania there's a lot of good music coming out of Tanzania,
Yeah.
Kenya too, Rwanda, and Uganda. Then how do you see the future of Ugandan music industry in the next 10 years or 5 years from now?
Yeah, I can't see the next 5 or 10 because I am not God.
Yes.
I'm not Jesus.
You're right, yes.
I'm not Allah. I'm not Buddha. So maybe people like that of a higher our creators,
Yes.
they would know, but I don't. But all I can say is that personally, I'll try my best to make sure that Ugandan music is better on a daily basis. And I try to do that through my work.
Yeah.
Other people, I cannot say what they will do because I don't know what they choose to do. But for me, I choose to stay true to the music. And if I choose to stay true to the music, then the music will go places, you know?
True.
And we never know how far the music can go.
Of
We
course.
can all speculate and say, oh, I'm going to be a pilot, but maybe you're going to be a dentist in the future. You know, like people always have these ideas.
Yes.
So I choose not to have so many ideas. I choose to do my best within myself and what I know I can do. And I leave the rest to God. So I hope God helps Ugandan music to go to the next level, guides the artists to be better,
Sure.
so that we do better. You know, people from all regions should do their best to help music. You know, this is our culture.
Yeah.
You know, this is us. This is how we speak to one another. This is how we entertain each other. So I hope the entertainment spreads and goes different places.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, to add on that, what is your favorite song so far you have released and why?
My favorite, personally,
Song, yeah, that you have released amongst all the songs you have released. At least must be one that you might have.
I'll probably be lying if I said I have a favorite. I have a lot of songs, first of all. And on top of that, like, I feel like every song has impact
Yeah.
and different impact.
Okay.
You know, last week but one, I met a lady
Yeah.
and she told me she named her daughter Didi from Didi da da da. So, so just meeting people and they tell you a story, or someone says, "Oh, to get my wife, I dedicated your song Wuyo to her." And that's how I got. Like, those are the things that make me happy, but I can't say, oh, I have a favorite out of that. But it's the experiences that other people get that make me happy, that I know that music has made impact.
Okay.
It's not really about what I like, you know, because everything I have, I appreciate. That's why I put it out. I can't put out songs I don't like.
Wow.
So every song I put out there, I love it. I like it. So that's why I can't choose. But all I can say is that what the fans... what energy it gives the fans is the most important.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever faced any challenge in the music industry? Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. There are so many challenges. I think one of the times when I was coming to Arua, way back,
Yes.
we got like an issue with the car. I think it was before Weyale. Like, I went to a station and they gave me bad fuel. And the car got messed up.
They didn't know that these APAs.
I think they knew, but it didn't really matter.
They want to see how you
Someone
react.
wants to give you bad fuel, they give you bad fuel. Doesn't matter who you are.
Hey.
You could be John or Peter. So we didn't, it was hard to reach here. We actually reached at night, like it was coming to 4 a.m. in the morning. You reached at like 3:30 a.m. So it was crazy. And that was tough, like driving, you know, getting here. And the good thing is that I had been here before, so I knew the road, but it was just a bit tough, like to go through that kind of experience. But it's part of life. And for me, every challenge has been, you know, you learn from it. People boo you off stage when you're beginning your career. You know, radios don't play your music, to them playing your music, to them finding your music. You don't even have to take it there. Yes. I feel like all these challenges build you, so I don't feel bad about any challenge. I feel good. Every challenge is appreciated.
Sometimes, how do you handle them? Like, especially, there's this challenge, you say they boo you on stage. And trust me, there are a lot of upcoming musicians. They can start booing you. And then you're like, oh, man. Sometimes you freeze.
Or you want to give up, but you don't have to give up. People say leave the stage and they insist I leave. I don't want to stress myself.
You leave the stage?
I don't want to stress myself. I'm too young to stress myself. Yes, and I feel like, okay, when you know yourself, be in a place where you're appreciated. Not in a place where you're not loved or, you know, appreciated. Why force life? I don't want to force life.
So what last advice can you give to any upcoming musician, to any musician in West Nile, in Uganda generally, or maybe also in South Sudan? Any little advice?
I wouldn't give advice to a musician. I would give advice to just a person. Because I feel like musicians come from people. Just be a good human being.
Okay.
That's it. Like, I feel like it's underrated for someone to be a good person.
Yeah.
People think, or if maybe you get a bit of fame, you start moving around like
As a
a
boss,
lion.
yeah.
You know, you act big and all
Yeah.
that. Like, don't be a boss. Like, respect and have manners. For me, I feel like manners and discipline can take you the world.
Wow.
And that's why I'm here. I'm here because of manners. I'm here because of discipline. Besides everything, it's just being a good person. It's easy for people to recommend you. People say, "Ah, man, work with Apas. He's respects people." Another artist, if they had this show coming here,
Yes.
they would come tomorrow.
Mm.
I'm telling you, they'll come tomorrow and they'll come close tonight. I don't do that. I know that, okay, we are here for a show. Let me come a day before. Let me show respect to the show. Let me take the time, get to feel the place, and then come and perform. Like, I feel like it's very, very underrated having manners and being organized and having discipline.
Yeah.
You know, so for me, I feel like that takes you so far.
Wow.
You know, you could have the talent, but when you lack all these other elements, they can mess up with your work. And when they mess up with your work, your talent won't be needed. There are so many artists out there and their talent is not needed. And they're trying their best, but no one cares. You know, so if people care for you,
Yeah.
show them respect. So
Wow.
that's what I would say.
Thank you so much, Epas.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome again to
Appreciate. Thank you.